kalah dulu. Macam mana aku nyiasatin kiper yang aku yang bodoh nih ya. Mungkin aku harus cari kiper lain mungkin untuk gantikan kiper aku ini. Tak bisa, dia tak bisa nangkap bola. Bola kayak mana pun gol, bola kayak mana pun gol. Udah nggak layak lagi dia jadi kiper itu. Ampun, ampun. Gol, asal sud gol, asal sud gol. Habis kita. Tak ada kiper lain lagi kita selain dia. Santai, biasa. Tak run. Giliran apa? Giliran orang tak main, runnya cepat. Orang di PUBG pula ya. Aduh, gak ketolong lagi kiper ini. Aduh, habis sudah. Gak ketolong lagi. Kita tak punya kiper. Aku ambil POTW mana tau dapat kiper yang jadilah gantikan dia nih. Aduh, nggak tahan aku ya. Ada kiper tak ya? Mungkin langsung dapat alisan backer. Gak deh. Gue voucher kok. Apa nih? Bob. Dan dia. Aduh, susah mendapat voucher ya. Dua incaran aku nih. Voucher loh ini, bagus loh ini. Posisi dia mau masuk. Udah habis ya. Habis loh. Kiper aduh.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. And already we're underway here.
Well, just when you think you've got Eden Hazard, Peter, he opens up another box of tricks entirely.
And that's the thrill about him, isn't it? Every time you come and watch him play, he seems to come up with more and more surprises.
Well, I mean, that's the key to the job, isn't it? Find a different way of doing the same thing, and that he basically excels at. He's fantastic once he comes inside. Anything is possible.
That could spell trouble. Dembele will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Azar. Conte. He's looking wide. And here's Dembele. And this is Messi. He is through here. Lampard. Muscular approach does pay off here. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Azar. Dembele. It has been a rather gentle affair so far. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
He's shifting through the gears here. Gets his head on it! And he's done it! It was a great header. The invitation was irresistible and the finish unerring.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
He's going to be disappointed with that. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Donatoni. Chiesa. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. James. He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. Van de Ven. Chelsea looking to pass their way through. Nicely aimed pass. Donatoni. Now it's Mbappe. Serginho is always looking to play quality balls. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Right, Dembele. Serginho. Van de Ven. Aims beyond the defence. Foot in. Lampard. Azar. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Dembele. Conte. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And it's Serginho. Oh, no joy this time. Rudiger spots it and intercepts. Chelsea finding their passes. And here's Mbappe. Messi.
Malaysia can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
And it's Darmian. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Could move up a gear here. Now it's Mbappe. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Dembele. And the counter is on. Now it's Messi. Out to the left it goes. Oh, sweet feet. Messi. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Azar. Tries to play it through, and he's worked it through. Mbappe. Shot a goal! That's going to go a long way.
There will be
Into stoppage time, whistle due any moment. And that has put paid to that. Oh, that's superb. And it's Serginho. Great vision. And there's the end of the first half. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Malaysia are 1-0 up at half-time, and it's all to play for. And we are back on the way.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
And the shot's on here. Can he finish? Goal! They are right back in business.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Chelsea grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
He's shaping up to have a crack from here.
And it's no surprise to see who's taking responsibility here.
He's gone direct. They've got to be quick to recover this. And it's hoisted clear. Cristiano Ronaldo! It's there!
And now it's all about how they handle this from here. Edging ahead again in this second half is best followed up with a bold mindset, a bold approach. The skipper set the example. It's up to his teammates now to follow.
That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
Chelsea go into the lead.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
And here's Dembele. And he was alert to it.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Chiesa charging forward, the ball at his feet. Kante gets rid without sophistication. Kessié has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. And he's managed to get free. And this is Messi. And the shot! Sticks it away! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
This is quite a battle.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Substitution on the field. Number 27.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Coming on the
Two
field.
fresh faces and both in the front line.
Yeah, and it looks like quite a shake-up to the front line. Interesting, we'll see how it develops.
And it's made its way. Shoots! Oh, it's come loose. Khan herring after the ball here. Ball driven towards the far post. Now this could be a chance. Malaysia are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Now it's Lampard. Now, can they get him away? And he's certainly onside here.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
And he is going into that little black book. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Darmian. Can he get on the end of this? And he's picked it up out wide. Can he finish? Oh, that is really good tenacity. Malaysia with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Ronaldo with the clearance. Chelsea are looking to go forward now. And that was nowhere near his best. James plays it long. Messi. Nice interception, well timed. Davis. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. And that could set him on his way.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
De Ligt. Conte. De Ligt.
Added minutes has been indicated.
Donatoni. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Messi. Messi! Missed by a fraction.
Substitutions taking place.
Malaysia can make their change now with a break in play.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and As a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think some...
He's having a shot! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And time is up. A good watch, more than a good watch actually, certainly from a sporting perspective. It lacks winner.
Turun lagi. Kiper kita tak bisa betul. Asli kipernya nyampah kali itu Liverpool kita itu. Aturannya aduh mak 3302. Kacau Konami segitunya.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. We have already started here.
Well, Peter, it's easy to heap praise on players that play further up the field, but they couldn't do what they did without the unsung heroes doing the dirty work, and Frank Rijkaard is amongst the very best in the business.
Some say the best ever.
Yeah, and I can see why. He's about as sophisticated as players come, and his role covers everything from reclaiming the ball to, well, pretty much everything else. Only a man of his calibre and cleverness can do that.
Now it's Chiesa. Engages and forces him off the ball. And this is Messi. And it's Messi. And here's Chiesa. Now it's Del Piero. And this is Roberto Carlos. Pinches it off him. Roberto Carlos was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
It's admirable, but ultimately he didn't know when to look for support.
Malaysia are looking to break at pace. Oh, a delicate chip through. And he cuts out the supply. It is early, but the game hasn't yet sparked into life. Kessié, that's a sharp pass. Great vision. Looking for the run. Played through for him. Chiesa finds himself offside. Donatoni, and that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Played into the box. He's got full. And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Still goalless at the moment. Threads one in. Now it's Martinez. He's... Oh, shooting chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Nicely aimed pass.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
He has found the way through. And he's intervened well there. That has been cut short. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Now this could be a chance. Deftly away. Aims beyond the defence. He's through here. Dembele gets into a good position. They're urging it. It's Dembele! And he's in on goal. This time, surely! Oh, split-second reaction.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Malaysia with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. And it's hoisted clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Rijkaard picks it up out wide. Kessié is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Keeper's got good distance on that. Messi, nice interception, well timed. And he's quick to snatch it back. And it's Messi. Now it's Donatoni. There's no such thing as a bad time to score, but this would sure be a good time. Well read, nice interception. Zico. Martinez. Bobs him off it and wins back the ball. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Can he spark a counter here? Can he get on the end of this? Oh, good take, and the shot! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Corner number 2 then. Keeper's dealt with that. Chiellini. And now a sudden chance to counter. Takes aim and crosses. And now they can clear their lines. Now it's Messi. He's in a great position here. And the referee brings the first half to a close. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. And after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change perhaps after half-time. Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Malaysia clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
And here's Dembele. Roberto Carlos demonstrating his defensive quality there. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Zico. Shifted it to the flank. Played back in. He's having a go! Oh, that is rather wayward.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift. That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
And here's Lautaro Martinez. Knocks it into space. Up towards the hour mark and still no goals. Dembele. Dembele going face to face with his great rival. Good read, needed to be.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Oh, whistle's gone, now then! The referee's decided that he was fouled outside the box, and it is just a free kick. Roberto Carlos has been booked, just to confirm, for that earlier incident. Messi is behind this one. Messi! Oh, he's hit the bar! This looks promising. So much time and space here. That's going to go a long way. And here's Chiesa. Zico. Now it's Martinez. Now it's Del Piero. He's shifting through the gears here. Great defending, strong and determined. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh, and he shoots! They've got to be quick to recover this. Looking for a runner. Now that's well seen too. And here's Chiesa. And the shot! They've done it! Just the pick-me-up the whole game needs! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, at one stage he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Malaysia are in front now. The game's only goal.
Look, experienced voices need to be heard now, along with good purpose and urgency, and they can get right back into this.
Caught offside that time. Tries to pass it through. It's Dembele! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Dembele is offering a wry smile there.
Substitution for Malaysia. Number
So, third
7,
corner of the game.
Chiesa. Coming on to replace him is number 9. Substitution.
Oh, he's been caught on Messi! Real chance! And that would have been game, set and match.
Just got too eager there, I think, Peter. Had half an eye on the 2-goal cushion.
Time and again they are repelled. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. And this is Bale. Ball's over the line, and it is a corner.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it. Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
And this is Messi. Messi! Oh, that could cost them.
Oh, that was so poor. A very decent chance, and the disappointment is all too obvious.
Rijkaard is there, and he can pick it up. Looking to play him. He's had a shot! So close to drawing level. Malaysia still ahead by the game's only goal. Passing is crisp and sharp. And Messi! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on through. Oh, what has happened here? Ball is over the line. And he thumps it clear.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Takes a shot! And that is certainly not what he had in mind. And this is Ibrahimovic. And smartly reclaimed. Now it's Messi. Always onto this. He's beaten the last man.
Added minutes has been indicated.
Bale is someone who's always looking to catch the eye with his trickery. And he's being shifted off it. 4 extra minutes added on. Oh, that's well spotted. So what can they make of this? Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. No, that's been intercepted. And it's Messi. Oh, it's Dembele. And that is that. Malaysia have done it. Their solitary strike ultimately proving just...
Menang kayak gitu lawan udah mau 3.300 cuma dapat 20 poin. Babi.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
Hello,
The game
everybody,
yet to
and
kick
welcome
off.
to today's
The excitement already
Malaysia
palpable.
against Indonesia.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Ronaldinho, the man, and he shoots! It looks as though the ref has given a penalty. He has. Malaysia have themselves a chance from the spot to open the scoring. And he's buried it! 1-0. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
I just think the keeper committed himself too early.
So, a breakthrough already. And this is Kante. He's found a way through. And a chance! He scores!
Gitu terpolos
They're level in a trice.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
Oh, how's that for a class finish?
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Chiesa, Xabi Alonso gets over and intercepts. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Chiesa. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Can he get it through? He has found the way through. Brahim Diaz showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. He's in a great position here. He's not got that quite right. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Howson gets across to intercept that. Donatoni.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that.
Been there, done that, unfortunately. You immediately want to have another go. Believe me on that.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Now it's Hullet. Now that's a lovely exchange. Oh, shooting chance! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Ronaldinho is offering a wry smile there.
Indonesia with the corner, there first. And now a sudden chance to counter. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. And it's Ronaldinho. Now it's Brahim Diaz. Dembele. Now it's Chiesa. That ball looks a good one. He's shifting through the gears. Donatoni! It's anyone's ball now. Oh, he's been caught napping. Shapes to shoot. In he goes again. No mistake. And they're back in front. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
Malaysia get themselves into the lead.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Great ball if he can get there. Xavi Alonso. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Some really good ball movement.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Now it's Hullet. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Messi. Now it's Chiesa. It's a promising position. Just eases him off the ball. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And he cuts out the supply. Now it's Dembele. Dembele! Great chance! And he hits the net! And they're at it again in double quick time! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Malaysia go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
That has the feeling of a breath of fresh air, Peter, and now they can fill their lungs and just blow them
has
away.
been indicated.
Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And that's a good ball.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Engages and forces him off the ball.
Pretty robust defending.
And we hit half-time.
Malaysia are 2 up, and on the balance of things, I would say deservedly so. They had a very coherent game plan, and if they are allowed to continue in the same vein, I can only see the margin getting bigger.
Malaysia are broadly in charge, but the shoots! He has done it! The second half off to a spectacular start. Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
We have got ourselves a game here.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
Dembele was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
This is Dembele. It's Dembele! They've scored! And there's the goal they've been looking for. You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
The keeper deserves some sympathy.
Decent chance! No, that wasn't kidding anyone.
Yeah, and I don't think there was much wrong with his vision nor his decision-making.
He's beaten the last man. Dembele will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Oh, that's superb.
Chiesa really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And the shot! And he has kept it out somehow.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Zanetti with the clearance. And now they can spring out of defence. Pass somewhat off target. And that is as far as they're going to go. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. And this is Messi. Well, there's contact there one way or another. Oh, it's a penalty. So a big chance now from 12 yards. The chance to pull further clear. That is some save from Khan. And that's a poor pen.
A cool head was needed there, and we got anything but.
Corner number 2 then. Zanetti gets it away. Indonesia have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Brahim Diaz. Oh, he's bustling through here. He's got it! And that would have been some goal.
Well, that was really good running. The more he moved with it, the more he realised that taking the shot was his only option.
Xavi Alonso. Cannavaro. Conte. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. That has not gone well.
Substitution for Malaysia. Number 11, Chiesa. Number 23, coming on the field. Number 9, number 5, Vitinha.
Over to the left, Ronaldinho. Malaysia perhaps contemplating their next change here. Nicely aimed pass. Donatoni.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
It's a threatening ball. Big chance! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they are cruising away. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Substitutions taking place.
Indonesia choosing to make the first change. So now the difference is 3. Good ball, good take. Well timed, excellent interception. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. 75 minutes played. Passing is crisp and sharp. Out to the left it goes. He's picked his way through. Darmian tries to clear. That's a sharp pass. Messi. Front-footed pressing going on here. That has been cut short. He's on it. Can he get away? Well, it's Dembele. And that's put paid to a promising move. Donatoni.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Now, can they get him away? Chance! Oh, he's hit the bar! That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Oh, that's... And Messi! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Raul. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Look at the space here! Chance! Outstanding save to keep that out. Donatoni. And it's Diaz. And this is Hullet. This looks promising. Can he finish? And it's in! It could be a lifeline! 2 more needed!
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
Substitution for Malaysia. Number 10, Donadoni. Number 3,
We have got
Chiellini.
changes here
Coming
from
on
both
the
sides, in
field,
fact.
Number 16.
So, just a
Pateki.
consolation, or is there a
Number
way back
13,
from here?
Dayo Upamecano. Substitution. There will be
No
5
unnecessary
minutes
risks,
added time.
and the game is petering out here. 5 minutes to add. That is good alertness. Vitinha. Upamecano calmly anticipates. The referee's awarded a free kick. Darmian with a definite fell there. So that's it. It is all over. Malaysia can probably lay claim to the title of having been the better side here.
Tembak smart assist.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So that's got things underway.
In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah, and no doubt you could expand on that for us, Jim.
Well, there's just so many potential options and movements. Overlapping, underlapping, wingers vacating spaces.
Oh no, this does not look good.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
That's been slipped through. And they're not going to make any further progress now. No, that's been intercepted. Howson calmly anticipates. Kokchu. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe! Chance, surely! And it's come back out to him. It's off target and by quite a way.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Great vision. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Oh, it's Dembele. And here's Chiesa. Saliba spots it and intercepts. Searching pass he's played there.
Frank Rijkaard can really make his presence felt. A superb defender who became an iconic midfield anchorman.
And what's more, a remarkably good strike rate, actually.
Very true.
And a chance!
That's just playing it safe and simple. That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Now that's a fine challenge. It's really well cleared. Quarter of an hour played. Another pass just keeps it ticking over.
Dembele really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Shot a goal! Mbappe! Irrepressible! That is a gem! An absolute gem! And Milan have the lead. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Milan are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Chance for a shot! Last-ditch defending, and he's following up! Oh, taken with style! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
That is a super smooth goal, beautiful manoeuvring of the ball, and splendid authority in the finish.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
Mbappe! Donatoni.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Good ball over the top. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. He has a look up. That's very neat. Araujo did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. That looks a good cross.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Oh, easy pickings there. And here's Donatoni. Can he finish? It's their second corner of the game. Isak gets it away. And it's Damian. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Knocks it into space. Now it's Mbappe. Thinks about the shot. Chiellini gets it away. That has earned a reprieve for the time being. Kokchu. Donatoni. Now it's Donatoni. He gets big. Firm header just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
Kokchu. And it's Kokchu. Donatoni. Oh, sweet feet. Brilliantly cut
Il
out.
falso uomo indica 2 minuti di recupero.
Chiesa. Messi. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Messi. Oh, perfectly measured that. This is Dembele. Oh, good. And the finish! A really close shave and the last action of the first half. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. So there was the first half.
Well, for us neutrals, this is fantastic. If you're a fan from either side, it's unpleasant. And as for the managers, check your heart rate.
That's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Now it's Donatoni. Kokchu. And he was quick to react. And it's Scholes. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Good ball, good take. And they've got rid. Ball is over the line. Cleared without hesitation. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Great ball if he can get there. And no, that was never going to make it. And that is as far as they're going to go. Can he get it through? Oh, he's found support out wide. And this is Scholes. This looks promising. No way through. And the shot! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Oh no, what has happened here? Scholes gets it clear. It's gone out for a throw-in.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 9, numero 15, numero 18. Scholes. Lasciano il campo per il numero 10. Il numero
Kessie
14.
wins the duel
Il
this
numero
time.
20. Attenzione, una sostituzione.
Tries to pass it through. Oh, that's well spotted. Malaysia perhaps contemplating their next change here. Floated through. He's tried one! It's loose now and they want to get... Oh, he's been caught napping! And he whips in across. Mbappe! And he's there to belt it away. That is ended up in no man's land. Damian. He's a sharp little ball here. Donatoni plays terrific header. Firm header just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
Out to the right. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Donatoni. That looks a cracking ball. And he shoots! He can get that clear. And he's only too happy to take that back. Oh, that's fabulous. And he gets rid in a hurry. Referee's given a throw. Can he finish? Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Donadoni is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 7.
So, time for
Viene
changes
sostituito
on
con
both
il
sides, actually.
Numero 17. Asal. Cambio di giocatore.
Malaysia will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change. Delivery from Mbappe. That has earned a reprieve for the time being. Donatoni. And this is Hazard. They're back in possession and ready to go again. And he's intervened well there. And that's gone loose. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Fiore.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Now it's Kane.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Ya ampun, gampang dia.
5 minutes left on the clock.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Chips it through.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Can he get on the end of this? Hazard is onto it in a flash.
2 minuti di recupero.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And this is Messi. And the shot! Oh, what a bounce! Late in the day, this could well be it. And that really is. So that's it. It is all over. They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of will.
Menang naik 24, naik 24.
Aku mau kata-kata buat orang yang baru pertama kali main football. Semangat terus. Nih, 5 fakta top 5 sport mancing. Lo mancing di punduh Laila. Masih muda kok udah obat.
Tim Lombok bagus dulu.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. The action has already started. They appear to be shaping up in a 4-4-2 formation.
Well, the modern version of that is a lot more fluid and flexible than in bygone times.
Tries a shot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Malaysia with the corner, they're first. And now they can spring out of defence. And here's Dembele. Oh, and a chance! It's hit the upright, and another try! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And he's hit it long. Chiesa. Now it's Donatoni. And the through ball. Now this could be a chance. Donatoni. Donatoni! Superb goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
You don't keep those outs. He knew. He just knew.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
So, a breakthrough already. And that is as far as they're going to go. Nicely shaped ball. Oh, he's found support out wide. Chiellini does well to get it back. Well, that pass isn't the best. And here's Messi. He has found the way through. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Tries to play it through. That ball looks a good one. He's found the way through. Oh, that's big chance! He scores! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Good-looking ball. Look at the space here. Chiellini gets it clear. Threads one in. It's made its way to him. And it's Messi. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Dembele. Oh, important interception.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
That has not gone well. Now that's well seen too.
He's shifting through the gears here. Shapes to shoot.
Maldini gets good distance on it. Well, they could break here. And he stands tall, impenetrable. Driving on and making good progress. That has been cut short.
Chiesa really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until... And the shot!
He can get that clear.
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Totti. So, what can they make of this? He is through here. Ibrahimovic. Looking for options for movement. This is Dembele is on his own. Real chance! Yes! And the lead is extended still further. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
A case now of complete control. Totti. It's Totti! They've scored! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish. So is this the start of a comeback? And it's Dembele. And this is Messi. He's had it taken off him. Totti. Now he's got space here. Donatoni. Chiesa. Now it's Messi. Probing pass. This is Dembele. Maron.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
To Totti. Looking for the run. And that pass just didn't quite work. Messi. And he's in on goal. Chance, surely! Good. And we've reached half-time.
Well, it's hard to say whether a 2-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so far I haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
Well, that has been a goal-blessed half. It is 3-1. And we are already promptly back underway. Malaysia have their second corner now. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Donatoni crosses it in. Expertly cut out, really nicely done.
Malaysia clear.
Decent chance! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Malaysia have their third corner. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And this is Ibrahimovic. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Messi! And it's in! That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
Malaysia grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy.
Berat lah.
Played into space. He's got away. Great chance! That's another chance! He has done it! They're back within reach! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky, it'll come your way.
Barcelona give themselves a fighting chance, back in with a shout.
Tak buang pun masih kena badan dia. Keluar. Kepalanya, kaki lah, badan ni. 30 minit lagi kan kalau belum dapat ini.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 22, el dorsal 11, Ibrahimovic.
That's really well
El
manoeuvred.
dorsal 80, Totti. El dorsal 23, Bellingham.
Barcelona appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Serán
Well,
sustituidos
it's signalling to the
por
opposition
el
that
dorsal
they're
18,
setting themselves
el
up for the
dorsal 7,
counter-attack. It's
el
plain and
dorsal
simple.
14, el dorsal 9.
And
el
the
dorsal
counter is
21.
on.
Cambio de jugadores.
Now it's Donatoni. Oh, nice touch. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. He's picked his way through. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And he shoots! Oh no, it's an own goal!
I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise.
Malaysia got some help from Lady Luck there. They all count. Oh, easy pickings there. Great vision. Malaysia do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Oh, somewhat off target. And here's Mbappe. No question, this is the man you want to get onto the end of things. And he's managed to get free. Cruyff. Now, what about a counter-attack? Donatoni. Can he get on the end of this? A corner it is then. So their fourth quarter of... And that's it! Well, thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.
Gol voucher. Halan. Bantai coy. Dapat Halan coy. Kita training dia dulu nih, keras-keras nih. Halan wajib ini nih, wajib ini booster 1 slot. Ini rilis aja ini bagus banget. Sekarang buat masih pakai nggak beli pemain. Salah. Oke, Husin dapat nggak ya? Salah saya berdiri. Bisa dapat 1 booster nih.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable.
United against Malaysia.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. There's the whistle. Well, 2014-15 was one of the greatest club seasons ever for many Catalans, clearly, but here is one of the key players in that remarkable triumph, Neymar.
Absolutely. I mean, they were very good from the start, but they just became unstoppable in the second half of that season.
And many say it was that game against the boys from Madrid when they donned the cloak of near invincibility. A game where that much lauded front three really did deliver in style.
Yep, and they combined for all three.
Face to face with the keeper.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Donatoni. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, it's Dembele. It's a searching pass. Kessié promptly onto that, and that is that. Neymar. Robson. Fair to say, I think, a cautious start from both teams. That's been cut out, well played. He's picked his way through. Oh, that's takes a shot! It's in! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Dembele demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
So, a breakthrough already. Rodri. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Ruben Neves.
Manchester United clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this. But you know what's coming next, Peter. It has to be with a mean cutting edge.
Messi. That's very neat. And here's Chiesa. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came Dembele! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. Malaysia with the corner, there first. And he gets rid in a hurry. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, that was vital. Ruben Neves. He's a sharp little ball here. And back to the keeper they go. Kessié. Donatoni has created one goal already. It's not an especially good pass, that. Oh, they could be caught out here. Dembele! No mistake! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Malaysia are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Manchester United, Rodri has got himself a free kick. And the referee's come over. It's a red card. Malaysia are down to 10 men.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
Itu. Mana ada langsung kasih kartu merah gitu, wasit. Nggak boleh tackle aja.
Substitution in progress.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Howson. Here's Rodri. Malaysia making some potentially decisive changes. They weren't waiting around, and he cuts out the supply. Rodri. And it's Neymar. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Chiesa. Floated through. Cleared without complication. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Tries to pass it through. And that was very necessary. Neymar. Dembele with 2 goals already to his name. Howson. That looks a decent ball. Now that's well seen too. And it's Ruben Neves. Zanetti. Ruben Dias. Zanetti. Now Ruben Dias. Howson. And here's
2
Neymar.
minutes has been
Can he get onto
indicated.
this? He is through here. Defending was strong and firm. This possibly the last play of the half. And it's hoisted clear. That'll be a throw. Robson could try cutting inside here. That's going to go a long way. There's the whistle for half-time. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Malaysia really should be thinking about killing this off early in the second half, Peter. The boss will be demanding the same level of intensity from his team, so I'd expect to see the same positive intent after the break, the same purpose again.
Malaysia are heading into the break, very happy with how it's gone so far.
Hello attendees, this is a lost children's announcement. With the father of a boy in the green backpack, kindly contact a nearby member of staff.
So off we go once more. Donadoni receives it in a wide position. Howson did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Tries to play it through. That was good alertness. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Manchester United clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Robson. And it's Rodri. Ruben Neves. Now it's Solot. And he's running through. Shapes to shoot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
This interception, his positioning was spot on. Looking for options for movement. Oh, sweet feet. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. He's found a way through. Dembele. Decent chance! Dembele with an air of confidence about him, a certain swagger.
Well, you can't grumble when a player at least tries to make something happen.
Messi. Good ball, good take. It's Dembele! And that is doing no harm at all.
Malaysia certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Malaysia are 2 up early in the second half. Nicely spread. 60 minutes played. Great defending, strong and determined. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks.
He's shifting through the gears here.
And a shot! And that's put paid to a promising move. Oh, it's Dembele.
It's run loose here.
Zanetti spots it and intercepts. Ruben Neves. Malaysia perhaps contemplating their next change here. And it's Ruben Neves. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. There's the shot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Neymar. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Now it's Messi.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
This is Dembele. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Ruben Dias cuts out the pass. He's had it taken off him.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Malaysia are closing in on a comfortable win. Chiesa. Robson. That's Sorlot. Neymar. Now Robson. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Now it's Messi. Dembele. Ruben Neves. And it's Zanetti. Great vision. That's a nicely shaped ball. And he's there to clear it.
Manchester United really aren't making anything meaningful of their time on the ball.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's
There will
Neymar.
be 1 minute added time.
Zanetti. Oh, such a clever touch. Pinches it off him. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And that will be it. Malaysia looking by any yardstick formidable. Truly enjoyable to watch.
Tak boleh nekel aku. Nekel langsung kartu merah. Dan dia tak mau tahu.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours,
Hello,
it might not
everybody,
feel
and
like that.
welcome to today's
The
match.
stadium is full of noise and energy.
Against
This certainly
Kalah.
matters. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Peter, Erling Haaland is very much the player in all of football in so many ways. His development really owes to the fact that he made all the best choices. The clubs, the coaches, everything has been meticulously planned, and an awful lot of that would be attributed to his dad's experience.
Yes, he's certainly the one. Dembele! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
Rijkaard. Oh, this looks sharp. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Malaysia do have a chance to counter here. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Now it's Haaland. And the shot! Malaysia with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And he gets rid in a hurry. And now they can spring out of defence. Chance for a shot! And he's done it! It had to come! It just had to come! He had to have his say! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Van Bouten, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. No, that's been intercepted. He's gone forward, foot in. Howson concedes a free kick for that. Haaland is onto this. And he's running through. Oh, super ball. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And he welcomes it in.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And it's Messi. That has been slung wide. He's picked his way through. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Searching pass he's played there. Serginho providing an outlet on that flank. Haaland given the lift of his goal. Messi played out towards the right wing. Oh, that's fabulous. Is there any support? Chance! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Yeah, that was a fantastic run, and it showed how brilliantly energetic he is.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Now it's Donatoni. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. And here's Dembele. He has found the way. Can he finish? Olise, he is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. Serginho. Ball played for Rijkaard. Oh, good read. Now it's Messi. And he's away. No, not quite on the same wavelength.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
No, that was never going to make it. Carvajal. Now it's Van Basten. He's looking wide, and it's Serginho.
Hey, sit.
Cleared without hesitation. Defending was strong and firm.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Donatoni. Now it's Haaland. Nice physical challenge. Rivaldo. Serginho. Passing is crisp and sharp. Looking for the run. He's in a great position here. Header! It's there! Ajax are level. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
After 40 minutes is number 14.
Ajax grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
And he's lost his man here. No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. Carvajal has been showed a yellow card for that offence, just to confirm.
Well, he pushed his luck to the very limit, and the refs just lost patience with him.
Decent hit from there. Howson is always scanning the pitch for targets. He's found a way through. They're urging him to shoot.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Serginho.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
And here's Haaland. And Donatoni. That pass has been well intercepted. Now, can they get him away? Now it's Haaland. He's got away. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, it's come loose. In he goes again. Oh, it's fallen kindly here. He's scored. And they've got their lead back. Some heroic goal. And there is the half-time whistle. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
Malaysia are leading 2-1, but things are very much in the balance here. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Cross flung in towards the middle.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
He made it look a bit predictable.
But they've got it again. Serginho. Carvajal. Ajax looking to pass their way through.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive? Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
And the shot! And that is wildly off target.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
That's good pressure, good intensity.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Now it's Donatoni. Knocks it out wide. Kessié. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Played back. Van Basten. And this is Van Basten. And he's gone backward here. And the finish! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Substitution for Malaysia.
They've got a healthy
23,
number of very tall
20,
targets to pick out from this corner.
Coming on the field.
Rivaldo plays it short.
Vitinha, number 9. Substitution in
Ajax
progress.
really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Back into the middle. Julie. Real decent chance! Sticks it away! They've done it again! It is incredible!
Well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Neither manager, I think. It's all happening.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome...
And he shoots! Goal! Ajax! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. And that was as close to certain as can be.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. So we have a breakthrough, and now how will things develop from here?
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
That is good alertness.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Good running, strong and purposeful. It's run loose, who's going to get there?
Malaysia really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
And he's intervened well there. Messi. He's had it taken off him. Well-timed, excellent interception. And it's Vitinha. And it's made its way to him. Now it's Messi. And he's managed to get free. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. Oh, somewhat off target. Tries a shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Malaysia have got it back and they'll have another go. He's had a shot! And That could have brought them level.
Well, I think that look says it all, Peter. Brilliant save from the keeper. He read the situation superbly.
Hazard can get it clear. Well, this is surely their last chance.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Danielson. That's really well manoeuvred. Ajax clearly now in lead preservation mode. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Now it's Hazard. Now it's Rivaldo.
There will
Rivaldo.
be 3 minutes added time.
And he's been shifted off it. And now the breakaway. Van Valten.
If they're good enough to keep the ball at this stage, it should see them through.
That's a look and plays it forward. Now it's Messi. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Donatoni. Donatoni! Goes for a shot! And that is it. The equaliser just wouldn't come. It is over. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end, momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of match, as neutrals, we all
And we'd
love
like
to come and
inform you
see.
now that the latest travel information
Any
is
reflections
currently
on what
being
you've seen,
displayed
Jim?
on the screen.
Ini terus drama kalau wah.
Emirates.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable.
Arsenal against Malaysia.
Well, there is here a great sense of expectation. As to universal contentment, the Emirates embraces Arsenal once more. And already we're underway here.
We've seen many free role players that have graced the game, but Ruud Gullit is amongst the elite.
Well, no one would argue with that, Jim, but what do you identify as special in him?
Well, so physically powerful and intimidating, and I think his athleticism helps him get through a fierce amount of work.
Nothing quite like him in the modern era.
Agreed.
Arsenal with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Howson is there, and he can get that clear. He's free, he has got space. Pullet. And he's away. Robson receives it in a good position here.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Oh, this looks sharp. He's in a great position here. Goes for a shot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Mbappe really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Corner number 2 then. Malaysia are looking to go forward now. Oh, it's Dembele. He is through here. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. That has been knocked clear. So it's going to be another corner. Malaysia have their second corner now. Shot a goal!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Oh, good take in a good area. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Quarter of an hour played. Comes under pressure and it's come loose. Now that's well seen too. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. So a third of the match or thereabouts gone, and we still await the first goal. Nicely aimed pass. Dembele going face to face with his great rival. Big chance! Off the post! Best very much a man of this moment. Dembele.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Robson, nice looking ball. Oh, that's clever. Carries far too far and out of play. Robson. Yaya Toure. He is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. He's got away. He has a look up. Here's found. He's had a shot! He's delivered all right! There is the breakthrough! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So we have our breakthrough.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Gets a good foot in there. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal. Takes a shot! It's a loose ball. That's a decent clearance. Looking for the run. And this is Dembele. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Half-time getting close now. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Ambitious ball here.
That's positional goals, the utilisation of space.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Now it's Haaland. He's picked his way through. And that has been cleared. Has a look and plays it forward. That's a good run down the left.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Great ball and he's in. Chance! Now that is commitment to the cause. And this could be the final action of the first half. And the shot! He's keen, determined to have his say.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this.
Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead, and that gives them something to build on
Hello
after the
everybody,
break.
and this is a quick reminder.
What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Okay, they got hit with that one sucker punch, but I don't think there was much wrong with their overall approach. I think the boss needs to give his team a lift during the break, and they should still be quite buoyant.
Malaysia are 1-0 up at half-time, and it's all to play for. And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
And he's in on goal! Bellingham did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Chiellini gets across to intercept that. And they've got a throw. Baresi spots it and intercepts. Can he get it through? Now this could be a chance. He's having a shot! They've done it! A 2-goal lead and they're firmly in control. A mere formality, nigh on a certainty. He is truly in the zone.
Well, how's that for composure, Pete?
Chance, surely! And it's there! There is a man right at the top of his game, and he just knows it. That's wonderfully done. Crisp hit, true finish.
Ah, you've got to love that. Concentration, conviction, contact, and sheer class.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
Malaysia find a position of real strength now.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch. If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Oh, he's burst through. He's come in
The
hard.
attendance for this match
A
was
sharp pass.
62,005.
Chance for a shot! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Has crossed into the middle. Toure gets good distance on it. Mbappe did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Chiellini. And he's there to retrieve it. Best. Defending was strong and firm. Malaysia can't breathe again, just.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Oh, that's well spotted. Aims beyond the defence. Great defending, strong and determined. Yaya Toure. Best. Now Robson. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Now it's Haaland. Dembele. Oh, shooting chance! They've scored! Yet another goal in an awesome performance. They are in complete charge. And that's it. And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.
Please turn your attention to the screen for information provided by the local police.
Menang 20 poin lawan tim kayak gitu kan keterlaluan Konami nih. Katrok kali 20 poin menang lawan di atas kita itu.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie.
Hello,
The
everybody,
fans have
and
pulled out
welcome
all
to
the
today's
stops to make
match.
this a monumental
Malaysia
occasion.
against Turkey.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. If you're just joining us, we are already underway.
Frank Rijkaard's presence here in the middle will be massive, Peter. He's so physically dominant, such a destroyer.
But he does have a certain X factor as well, doesn't he? And the shot! That's another chance!
Turkey definitely are on top of things in these early stages, Peter. If this is how they intend to go on, I think the opposition might see some trouble.
Threads one in. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Has a look and plays it forward. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. And he's heaved it away. And he's cleared it out of harm's way.
That pressing is so good, it's nice and early.
Rijkaard. Griezmann. And it's Zanetti. Mateus. He is through here. And that has been cleared. Taken back almost at once. For Messi. This is Dembele. Well, they could break here. Can he get it through? Oh, easy pickings there. Howson spots it and intercepts. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Now it's Batistuta. Now it's Messi. Great vision. And the finish! It's loose now and they want to get it back. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Nicely weighted ball. And he's picked out the run. That's the keeper's ball. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Neither side yet able to find the net. Kessié is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. He's shifting through the gears here. Played into the box. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Turkey look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it...
Griezmann!
Okay, it didn't come off, but it was clever. A nice little dummy.
And he was quick to react. It's a searching pass. And the pass is intercepted. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Now it's Haaland. Distributed tidily. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Griezmann, a player who needs no introduction. And here's Dembele. Dembele is flagged offside. Knocks it into space. He has found the way through. Well, there's contact there one way or another. Oh, it's a penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. This to make it 1-0. Some save from Khan.
Shit, Russell.
He has spurned it.
You couldn't ask for a better opportunity to equalise, but now he'll feel like the opposition have just scored.
And now a sudden chance to counter. This ended up in no man's land. Now it's Donatoni. Pass somewhat off target. Gets into some space. He rises! Goal! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Malaysia have fired themselves in front.
Itu tak melanggar.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
And here's Batistuta, Mateus. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Mateus wins the duel this time. Now, can they get him away? He's in a great position here. The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. 1-0 the score.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Minutes has been indicated.
Nice looking ball. Takes aim and crosses. Turkey have themselves a corner, I think. Yes, they do. This possibly the last play of the half. Keeper has taken decisive action. Now it's Donatoni. He's through, now is he in? And he has been fouled there. And the half-time whistle goes. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Malaysia really have looked very good in transitions, so I'll be expecting more of the same in this second half. They just need to remain patient and just wait for that chance to break again.
Malaysia, the happier of the teams, heading in for half-time, 1-0 up. That gets things going for the second half. Malaysia carrying a one-goal lead. Rummenigge touches it back. Dembele. This looks promising. Baresi shows the will to win the ball. It's a pretty loose pass. And it's Messi. Now he's got space here. Now it's Messi.
Oh, great feat that.
And he's running through. A heavy challenge. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And a chance! He scores! They are right back in business.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips.
And the shot! He scored! And again they hit the front. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, at one stage, he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute, it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
So we have a breakthrough. Shot a goal! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, what has happened here? He's had a shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And he's there to get it away. And it's been given away. And he's managed to get free. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Emas itu. Asli itu.
Messi finds himself offside. Well, they've got it again. Messi. That has not gone well.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Oh, what a ball! Chance! They've scored! And once more, we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
And now he has two. Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
A slightly better ball. Could be danger here. Played back to the goalkeeper. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. And here's Dembele. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And smartly reclaimed. And here's Haaland. Look at the space here. Now, who's going to be first to this? Real chance! It's there! And they get themselves in front! Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Substitution for Malaysia, number 23.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Malaysia get themselves into the lead.
Substitution in
Listen, when
progress.
it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Donatoni. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Alah, siapa lagi pas bola?
Baresi cuts it out. That's a shade optimistic. Under an awful lot of pressure. And here's Dembele. Good read, needed to be.
Dembele really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner. And just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because it's...
Oh, right on the edge of the penalty area. What's he giving here? Malaysia have been handed a game-changing chance. So this to extend their lead. Oh no, he's managed to miss it.
Not the best spot kick I've ever seen, but they've got to keep their heads up and chase this game.
Very much into the last knockings. Donatoni looking to add to his goal.
4 added
Nicely
minutes have
shaped
been
ball.
indicated.
This is Dembele. Here it is, crossed in. Shapes to shoot! And yes, it's there! And surely that does it! Perfect time Decisive strike. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Malaysia could not have picked a better time to snatch a 2-goal lead. Is there still time for a response?
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that. Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score. And obviously, he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
That was travelling.
Turkey, they've got away.
And time is up. What a satisfying performance. A performance at times of determination and occasion.
Poin. Kacau. Ampun lah. Main kayak gitu 19 poin.